at that greenery. Just look at that greenery. It is so green down here in North Carolina. All the time. That's why I love coming down here. So we're down here in North Carolina. We just delivered our freight. We just ended off yesterday's vlog. So hello again. I guess for you it was a full day. For me it was a full 2 minutes. But hey, from here we're going to Kentucky. So that's the whole day today. It's not gonna be too much driving, not too far, but it's gonna be real scenic. So I'm looking forward to showing it to you guys. So buckle in. Keep all hands and arms and legs and everything else inside the vehicle at all times and enjoy the ride. Well, we're just coming into the thick of it here in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. Just got into it. We just passed a sign that says, "Truckers beware, windy roads ahead." So you know I trust it. Signs never lie. So it's going to be getting thicker and thicker and more windy. If that makes sense, as we go along here. So I'm going to show you a bit of this scenery like I promised. This will be the best scenery we'll see on this trip pretty much. Once we get to Kentucky, the trip is over. And then we begin our new trip, where I'm not too sure where we're going yet. I just know we're going back to Canada somewhere. Here's a little bit of the best parts going through North Carolina, Kentucky here.
Kentucky, where we're going. We got to deliver there tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So we got lots of time. Pull, baby, pull. You might need another gear soon there, girl. There you go. There you go. That's easier, isn't it? So we're in Tennessee on Interstate 75 northbound. We're headed toward Kentucky. Kentucky. I have my banjo with me, and we're going to be spending the evening and tomorrow morning at that pilot. Hopefully there's parking there, that's all I can say. The internet says that there's 40 parking spots there. And the internet never lies. This is a really long hill. Wow.
Who is this with the ears here? Who is this with the ears? Look at those ears. You pick up satellite radio with those things, man? Wow. Wow. How about you, Diesel? That's a very nice orange truck, I agree. I agree. It's just like ours, except ours has a moose bumper and is in a lot better condition. Right, yeah. A lot of guys out here drive older trucks. See, there's an older Kenworth. Not everybody drives the brand new trucks. The brand new trucks are usually just the company trucks. Let's zoom out of my face here. What are you guys doing to my face like that? Get out of my face. Yeah, the companies usually buy the brand new trucks, right? Because us regular owner-operators, we can't afford brand new trucks. They're way overpriced. Ridiculously overpriced. Like 140, 145,000 American, 160, 165 Canadian. Like that's $3,000 a month. Like, what's the point then? Sure, you can make your payments and blah, 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 but that's all you do then. That's all you do. You just work to make that payment, and you cannot take time off. Look at this guy backing in here like a boss, though. He wants to go into that spot right there. And look at him. Look at him over here. Come on, driver. You can do it. You can do it. Spin her in there. Spin her in there. He took a completely terrible angle, but it's possible if he does it right. See, he should have stuck his nose further in behind these trucks over here, off to the right. Instead, he's sticking his nose over there, which makes it extremely difficult to get into that spot right there, especially with that much of a tail swing behind his axles, because he's got his axles slid almost all the way forward. He's going to take off the mirror of that Freightliner right there. And we'll be here to see it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it. Okay, maybe he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Never mind. Never mind, false alarm. We have a professional here. We have a professional. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Oh, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's gonna get it. Yeah, he's got it. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, behind my dirty windshield that I'm gonna clean right away, is a professional driver. He actually did it pretty flawlessly. Only pulled forward once or twice. Very nice, very nice, very well done. Well done, driver. Well done. Diesel, tell him well done. Tell him well done. Hey, well done, man. You did a good job, man. See? It's always good to see professional drivers that know what they're doing out here. The thing that worries me is that this spot beside me here is empty. That means that sometime tonight, somebody's going to come and try and park beside me. That's what worries me. Especially with this mirror right here. I want to keep it. I want to keep that mirror attached. It works better when it's attached. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, here we are at the pilot in Kentucky. We are in, let's see, where are we? Mandy, tell me where I am. Jeez, woman, be on the ball. Corbin, oops, get that glare out of there. Corbin, Kentucky. We're at the pilot. There's a McDonald's inside and whatnot, and there it is over there. Look at that. I actually filmed inside of there once in one of my vlogs. I remember filming that. Yeah, and I parked like behind there, over there, and I walked around with the camera. Yeah, it was fun. Pilot. This is where we're going to be spending the night. I got to deliver like 30 kilometers down the road. 36 kilometers is like 20 miles down the road in the morning. I only got to be there for 10:30 in the morning. So I got to leave here at about 10, just before 10 o'clock. We'll be there on time. So we get to sleep in tomorrow, actually, guys. We're going to stay up late, maybe watch some movies, something like that. I always get excited when this happens, because I don't get much chance to just sit and do nothing and, you know, spend the evening with the dogs. We'll go for a walk or something. Oh, it's going to be fun. Look at that guy. Look at that guy right there. Look at him. Such a dirty trucker. Dirty trucker. I know, I need to cut my beard. Look at this. It's way too long again. Way too long. I need to find a barber. Oh well, we're here in the shower at Line J. See what it looks like. So So if you're wondering what showers look like at the truck stop, and there you go, nice little shower heads. And it comes with soap. Not every truck stop gives you soap, which is awesome. Good day. Well, we decided to move because my neighbor who came in and parked beside me had a squeaky belt and he's idling his truck. It's 65 degrees outside, like 15 Celsius, 20 Celsius. And he's idling it through the night. And it has a squeaky belt. So I decided to move across to a different spot. It's quieter here. But what really gets me is, while I was parking, I saw this little pickup truck, right? Probably like a little transport or whatever. You know, he pulls like a little 40-foot trailer or whatever sometimes. Park in a full tractor-trailer spot. So naturally, you know, I'm all friendly and whatnot. I walk over to his door, friendly to him. Hey, sir, how's it going, right? Having a good night? Chit-chat a little bit. I'm like, hey, just wondering, are you planning on sleeping here in this spot? He's like, yep. And he got like defensive right away about it, right? I'm like, oh, I thought we were buddy-buddy, you know, chit-chatting. And I said, well, you know, like this is a really packed truck stop. It's really packed, and there's no spots left, and there's trucks circling the lot. Like, you know, maybe we should let a full 75-foot unit have this spot. And you know, all he was just a pickup, right? Just the pickup truck. That's it. No trailer, just the pickup. He went off on me like I just insulted his wife or something. Like, wow. Cursed me up and down. I will park where I want to park. I'm a truck driver just like you. I will park here because I'm a truck driver. I will park at the truck stop. I'm like, we were just buddy-buddy a second ago, like, chit-chatting and whatnot, and why are you so defensive? He's obviously had someone approach him before, right? Probably a little more aggressively than I did, and he probably expected me to get aggressive about it. I'm just like, whoa. He's like, I've been truck driving for 45 years! You know how long that is, boy? That's longer than you've been alive, alright? And he just kept going on and on and on, saying he's gonna park it right there. He's like, where else am I supposed to park? I'm like, well, there's a Walmart next door. You know, there's the four-wheeler side. They won't mind if you go park over there with them. It's quiet on that side. You know, it's dark. You won't have trucks running around you all the time. It's actually quieter over there. Nope. He's a truck driver. Because his unit had commercial decals on the side, because he hauls like, you know, 1 or 2 cars at a time on this little 5th-wheel trailer. So he's a commercial driver. Let's not forget, he is a commercial driver. That's what he wanted to remind me of. So I'm not like whining or complaining. I'm just like blown away. And I told him like politely as I could, like, you know, sir, like, it would just be courteous to allow one of these drivers circling to allow him to park here, because he needs a full 75-foot spot to get his unit in here. Whereas your truck is only like 20 feet. You can park anywhere. It's just a little rude to take up a whole spot. And he's like, sometimes you just gotta be a little rude. I'm gonna park here. I'm not telling you gotta park anywhere else. I was just saying, I wanted just to speak up and say, hey, it's a little rude that you're parking here, man. Like, I was very polite. I walked away from there, I was like, wow. I felt like just unloading on that guy, just like releasing my, just like frustration on him. Like, are you kidding me? Are you that selfish? Are you that ignorant? Oh, you've been driving for 45 years, so you get to take up a whole spot? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get to curse me up and down while I just sit there and smile and take it? Not once did I provoke him to curse at me. So what gave him the right to just go and curse me up and down? Why did I deserve that? So yeah, of course I was upset about it, but I held it in and I smiled, and eventually I'm just like, you know, I'm not going to get through to this guy. I'm like, you know, have a good night, sir. I just wanted to come say hi and, you know. If you're watching this video, you probably recognize me now, don't you? He was a professional truck driver, so he might be watching trucking videos. I don't know. But if you guys are like that, come on, guys, come on. We gotta be a little bit more courteous to others on the road, right? Do I really need to give you the parent lecture? Like, there's other guys out here with big rigs. They've been driving all day and they need a 75-foot spot to park their entire rig. The courteous thing to do would be to leave that space open for them. Same thing with bobtails. Okay, bobtails I'm not going to be as hard on right now, because I was a little bit hard on this guy now in the video because he was driving a pickup truck. Like a pickup truck. You can park that anywhere. But bobtails too, you know? Nothing bothers me more than being at the end of my day, seeing an open spot at the end and be like, yeah, you race over there safely. And you look in there and, oh, bobtail. Really? Okay. Now, I'm not perfect either, but you know where I park when I'm bobtailing? I park off to the side, against the curb somewhere. If they allow us to park on the RV side, I park on the RV side. If at all possible, I don't even park at the truck stop. If they don't have proper bobtail parking, I'll go there, take my shower and whatnot, and then go park, you know, in Walmart, or I don't usually park at Walmart either, but if you're just a bobtail, you can pretty much get away with parking almost anywhere. Just about anywhere. Just anywhere else other than a 75-foot spot, because there's guys with trailers. They can't get rid of those trailers and drop them somewhere else, whereas a bobtailer, or a pickup truck in this case, can pick up and go park in a smaller spot. You know what I mean? That's my frustration and my rant. I was just blown away at how he was totally okay with being rude. I says, you know, this just seems a little bit rude to me. He's like, well, curses, whatever. Expletive, whatever. Curse. Sometimes you just gotta be rude, was his answer. I was like, first off, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't deserve any of this rude behavior from you. We were friends before this, until I brought up the fact that you were taking up a whole spot. So let's try again to be kind to others. Not just to me. I'm not just saying that because that guy bugged me a bit, but in general to other people. Why do you gotta be so aggressive and hostile towards them right away? Okay, we're all out here doing the same job. We're all on the same team. We all live in the same country. Like, in the United States, you're all Americans. You guys should stick together. You guys should stop fighting each other and being rude to each other and stick together. Lift each other up. Encourage each other. Wouldn't you think you'd be a much happier nation that way? Same thing in Canada. This doesn't go just for the States. This goes for Canada or anywhere. But I just noticed, especially down here, some truckers, they really got that attitude that, you know, you almost want to take a ruler and smack them on the hand and be like, change your attitude, boy. But oh, you gotta wonder what happened in their life to bring them to this point where they can just rip apart an entire, like a complete stranger who comes and approaches them friendly with a smile. What has happened to him in his life that he felt it was okay to tear me apart like that? Well, I just stood there and didn't retaliate. See, he was trying to get me to retaliate and get upset and start a fight. Why are you trying to start a fight? I didn't come here to start a fight. I'm not going to fight with you. I know there's a lot of people that get all fired up right away, blah, 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 start yelling at each other. I'm not like that. So why are you trying to start a fight? I went over there, I purposely went there and I tried to make it sound like I wasn't upset about it or whatever. I did not go there to start a fight. I made that pretty obvious. But just, all I can do is shake my head. He was like 65 years old too, probably. And that's what blows me away the most and disappoints me the most. When I see older guys, not old, but older. You know, like, they could be my dad's age. Sometimes it could even be my grandpa's age. And I see them cursing and talking dirty and vulgar and attacking people and being rude to people and just like that. Sometimes you just gotta be rude. You know what? I'm so glad that my dad doesn't act like that. I was thinking that as I left. I said, you know what? I'm so glad that's not my dad. I'm so glad that's not my uncle. So glad that's not anyone I know. Because I wouldn't know what to say. I would be disappointed. Anyways, that's what happened to me just now. And I'm still in a good mood. Because I think to myself, say if I had future kids, or I have my nephews, what if they were watching? What would they think of the way I reacted? I want them to be proud of the way I react around others, and proud of the way I confront others when there's an issue, or when someone's doing something that's rude, like parking in a full spot with a pickup truck. I want younger people to look up to me and say, yeah, I'm proud of that, the way he handled that. Not sort of like cover their face and be like, I don't know him. I'm not with him. You know what I mean? So, it's a simple fact that people just don't think of nowadays. They're so selfish and so self-centered that they don't realize the way they look to others. Like when you're being, especially on the CB, that's why I don't even listen to my CB. When you're cursing up and down on the CB, there's like 99% of the drivers out there that are just like face palming themselves and be like, oh my, I'm so glad I don't know that guy. Oh, that would be so embarrassing if I knew that guy. That they feel like they're tough men. They showed that guy, they told him off. They told him exactly what they thought of him. On the CB radio. CB radio warriors. That's what I call them. Just like, come on guys, you are grown men. I am supposed to be looking up to you. But when you act like that, there's no way in this world that I can look up to you. And there's no way in this world that your kids or grandkids could look up to that either. Getting deep with Trucker Josh this evening. It's time to close off the vlog. Thanks for bearing with me through that rant, guys. That's just how I feel about the situation. But remember, hold your tongue. Remember, be kind to one another. This goes for you older guys too. My age, older than me, elderly, whatever age you are. That's not just for the kids. You don't just tell the kids to be nice to other people. I'm talking to you. Start treating others with a little bit of respect, even if they treat you like dirt. Remember when you were taught that as a kid? It's all coming back now. Oh yeah, I remember my mom and dad telling me that. I remember someone told me that once. I should be nice to others. It still applies, even when you're 45, 55, 65. Still applies. You ladies too. Just because I'm saying men doesn't mean I'm being sexist here and only attacking the men. Ladies too. I've heard some ladies on the radio that, whew, wouldn't want to meet them in person. We'll see you tomorrow, anytime after 4 a.m. Central Time, guys.